Guys, please subscribe and help the channel get to 100K. Yeah! Welcome to FANS Wethu TV. It's the AFCON qualifiers. Uganda 0, South Africa 2. I'm joined by Undibuo.
Thanks, Tawa. You nearly...
I nearly brought it.
No, it's post-industrial industrialization, modification of technology.
Yes.
17 unbeaten run for Bafana. 2 goals from substitution. Top of the logo. Qualified for AFCON 2025 in Morocco.
Yes.
No DNA, just Republic of South Africa. Let me start off, Tabo, by just acknowledging these 2 coaches, Coach Hugo Bruce,
1,
and Coach Paul Putin of Uganda. Very good coaches. 1 from Belgium, 1 from Netherlands. Obviously, they were both former players as well.
Yes.
So let me talk about Coach Putin of Uganda. He has done exceptional well for his team. He has built a formidable team that is ready to compete. You can even see on both stages of the football, both consolidation, progressive, and final third, they are showing that they are there and they understand what is the project. When we talk about Coach Paul Putin as well, it's a very experienced coach in Africa. He has coached a lot of countries. Kenya is one of them, Equatorial Guinea. If you still remember Barnes, there was this giant player from Equatorial Guinea as well. One of the players that they play in 2015 AFCON as well.
Yes.
So I think he has done exceptional well for Uganda to be where it is and qualified for this AFCON. It's something that has never happened since from 2019.
Okay.
They've never qualified for the AFCON. So this is a huge one and massive for them as a country. They coach the country of Yoweri Museveni. It's one of the leader that is leading there at Uganda. So I can say that it's good and very progressive for their country as well. Let me come to Coach Hugo Bruce, whom have turned us to be believers. You have given us another hope. It's rare to find Bafana losing because he inherited this team and built them from nothing.
Yes.
Stivo, this the back-to-back AFCON qualifiers for him. He did it last time in Ivory Coast. Now he did it in Morocco.
Yes.
So it's a great achievement for him as a coach, Hugo Bruce. He started this team from nothing. The last time that Bafana had a back-to-back qualifiers of the AFCON, it was on 2013 and 2015, if you can remember very well.
Really?
But in terms of this Bafana that we have now, his strength is based on, I can say, on 3 things.
1.
Number 1, it's loyalty. If you play for him, then he will be able to put you into the lineup.
Yes.
Number 2, it's locally based players. If you can remember, even on last AFCON, most prominently we are dominated by the players that are playing into Betway Premiership. So
yes,
those are one of the strengths that Hugo Bruce has come and inherit into this Bafana squad. And I can say it's working for him and it's drawn into the white paper of sports and recreation, which talks about active and winning nation. South Africa is winning. South Africa is winning, Stibo.
Yes.
By that, it means that they are top of the group, and this mission is possible. They're just going to finish their assignment on Tuesday when they host South Sudan. So I can say big up to him. Usually, Uganda, when they play, mostly if they want to absorb the pressure on they want to eliminate the threat from the opponents.
Right.
They'll use 4-3-3 formation. But today when we look into them, we are looking at them using 4-2-3-1 formation, which is more of a position football and counter-pressing football from Uganda. But this formation is the same formation that Bafana played, 4-2-3-1 formation, which they use Evidence Mahupa as a striker. Morao into the consolidation phase, we can see that they are using Ronwen Williams' strength. You don't fix it where it's not broken, because he helped you to build from the back using Mtobimbala, whom I think it was the missing link into this Bafana squad all along. But nonetheless, Hugo Bruce, in the absence of Mbala, have tried Ungezane, he's tried Dotley now. It's a new player that have just come and he has dwelled very well into this team. I still believe that Grant Kekana still have a space, as well as Tabiso Sesane. So on that position at the back four, we are sorted as Bafana, and they're doing exceptional well, because in the absence of Rowan, you still have the likes of Sipo Chane, whom has the same attributes as Rowan Williams. So I think we are building something and we are going forward as a country. Position number 2, rikobana wachikothoma nga msuwano wa Khuliso Mudau anenene obana game ya vudinga mandesa fedzi ha ringa siyambe nga position number 2 ine ava right back rahangwa msuwano wa Thapelo Morena ane obana game ya vudinga mandesa o dzhena sa substitution mutambi ane khoto dzhenela a pesela chikoduana chikowana chikoro na ḓuvha ḽa ṋamusi. Creepy mistake from the back four of Uganda, whom they were caught sleeping on duty, and Obas just implement a little bit of pressure, and Thapelo Morena just say thank you and just score. Thapelo Morena is loyal to Hugo Bruce. Thapelo Morena will play for you and is one of those players that each and every moment that you get, you make sure that you use it very effectively.
Yes.
I'm happy to see Basadin from Stellis today playing on the left back. Aubrey today, he also had his own element, but I feel like there was one element where we were just supposed to use his own Aubrey, relax into the box and bring the crosses into Mahopa, and it was going to be a different story for Bafana.
Yes.
Let's go into the midfielder. I was a bit disappointed today. We can't play 3 midfielder when we are playing such kind of game. But I believe that Hugo Bruce wanted to absorb pressure from Uganda. This is the team that you cannot undermine. They are topping the logo, and at the moment they are playing into a fully packed Nelson Mandela Stadium. Massive. The last time this one happened between South Africa and Uganda, it was in 2004, where a record-breaking of crowd was recorded, where it was a sold out. Even today, it was sold out. So big up to those Ugandans and nations, a whole bunch of 49 millions that came and filled that 50,000 capacity of Nelson Mandela Stadium today. I think that it was massive for them. The spectator, they come into numbers. So playing Morena, Obas, and Leroux, I think you are limiting your creativity. But where does that help you as coach, as Hugo Bruce? It absorbs the pressure and stabilize the game. That's why you see that on the first half, we didn't even have a single goal because there's no creativity. But they did exceptional well. The Humkwen is playing like a captain. He's bringing his leadership skills each and every time. Obas nene ukudwana chikotamba zobinga mandesa cause. Another thing is this one. When we are attacking, the level where you are going to recover the football, that's what win Bafana game today, because there was quick counter pressing and a lot of pressure from that was applied by Obas, which resulted into the goal, Yaka Thapelo Morena. Let's talk about Apolis and as well as Mukwana. Just unfortunately, there's a lot of things that is happening on Mukwana. But today when you attack, I saw a lot of potential. I saw a player and quality, and understand why Hugo Bruce keep on calling Mukwana over and over. Didn't see much of Apolis because he was supposed to make Evidence Makgoba to play, because Evidence Makgoba is that striker that will be able to drop, make you to play as the right back and left back into the final third, and make sure that you create the space using the right wings and the left wing. But today, I didn't see that much. But we cannot speak about that and forget Patrick Tito Masonganye. Namanje ngisasho bayozibethi bhuti bengathanda. But however, I was a bit disappointed because Hugo said Patrick is going to be the replacement of Tembazwane. But you don't just say without an action. So I feel like Hugo is saying it just in passing. But he's afraid to implement that which he think he's thinking about.
Yes.
Thapelo Morenes also did exceptional well. Ekrem Renes bringing one of the best assists that ever. And ngachi venda rabachkwe disaila game. Wari, I farene mswane Ekrem Renes, rabole neila, murenji wachaula, wachamonde, Patrick Maswanganye. Zamuru. So that was a 2-0. A fantastic goal, first goal for Patrick Tito Maswanganye. However, there is something that Hugo has said. He said that he's the one that initiated or that has added value for these young players to be able to play into Betway Premiership.
Yes.
But I beg to differ because you cannot say that you believe on youngsters.
Yeah.
You don't select Tabiso Sisane. You don't select other youngsters. And you are youngsters that is a regular in his team. It's a bench warmer. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. But we have a formidable team that we have in Bafana Fan.
Quick man of the match.
In terms of man of the match, I can give it to Thapelo Tebogo Mokoena.
Yes.
He did exceptional well on the middle of the park. You know, the team has a shape from the middle, and it also dictates where the game must be able to go. And for now, I'm saying, Stibo, there's a point that I wanted to say. I saw 10Bet is doing that by endorsing our players.
Yes.
So I'm saying, this bunch of players, they are champions. Now, corporate companies and all those sponsors, please go invest into them. Let them be into Billboard. Let them represent your brand, same as other sporting code, what they are doing. Because our players, in terms of endorsement, is very low. And they can't survive only by salaries. Meanwhile, they are displaying such kind of level of commitment. So I'm saying to other sponsors, please absorb Orile. Please absorb Patrick Maswanganye. Please absorb our players so that they can be saying that during our prime time, as a footballer, I was able to represent this particular brand and this particular brand and this particular brand, but because it's something that is not there. So if you are using an exit and as a player that is no longer on the system, but it's a legend,
yes,
and you forgot the current one, we as the supporters, we also relate much better with the current player.
True.
So I'm saying, let them be endorsed. Let them be into that as a third stream income, because like they have a lot of burden as a football players.
Yes.
So if they are there into that commercialized industry, they got sponsorship, they got endorsement,
yeah,
it becomes much better, and it also complements their talent. Just imagine Rele Mufokeng, not even a single endorsement. It says a lot about us as the country. I'm not sure if the market is not ready for our football or it's something else. But endorsement must start even on the players.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, Tabo.